Hi, could you live just hating other people? Is it possible to base one's life on hatred, on hating, on wanting people who have caused you to suffer so hard, um, to die and pay for their foolishness, for their crimes? That's what happened to me. I've lived a whole life being abused by my parents, by my paternal grandmother, and by all the people who abused me psychically just because I'm different and I'm autistic. I don't think anyone knew what autism is. They just saw me as different. That's why I started to hate them and defend myself from them with such a hate in myself that I began to hide myself in my room because the hate I felt was too high. Um, I, and with the hate also came the fear. I was afraid. I was afraid of them, of all the people who surrounded me. Because I lived in a family with a heavily disturbed father, with a very mentally ill father who loved to abuse, to psychically abuse me, even physically. He beat me and said I was a stupid animal when I was a child. So I lived in a very toxic environment. My mother just hated me because she saw me as a little husband, so she wanted to insult me because she couldn't insult his he couldn't insult his her husband. So she transferred all her hatred upon me. This is the environment where I lived, and this led me to hate all the people and all the surrounding of my life. I asked for help in all my life, especially when I was younger, to doctors and teachers and psychologists and social assistants and caretakers. Nobody wanted to help me. They just disappeared as soon as they uh, understood the situation of my life. The social assistant, on her part, asked my parents' money to make me disappear in some sort of asylum because she didn't want anything to do with my case. It was too difficult to deal with all the abuse I suffered. And she just said, "Oh, I don't believe you. I'm sorry. You must be recluded. You must be taken away." Um, I just told her I would report her. I would have her in prison for what she told me. But she just laughed. She said she had very powerful friends, and I was forced to go away because I was very afraid of being taken into an asylum just because I wanted to have justice for my life. I wanted to meet someone who could help me to survive to all the pain I was feeling. Well, now I just decided to live here in a room with the same people. My parents who abused me all my life. That's just life. And I'm quite enough here. I'm just trying to survive till death comes. And I hope I won't suffer the again as I suffered in the past. Thank you for listening to me and see you in the next videos.